Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am glad that you actually hit that button to, check out what I'm talking about today. Remember the last time when I sat down here and I gave you guys a story? It was about how my partner got married and I was not aware of it. Actually, he did not get married. That's a quick update. I'll do a video on that, but I promised you guys a video on how I got ghosted by Lawyer Bay. Most of you guys know Lawyer Bay via my tweets, and I met him last year. So before we get into how he ghosted me, please guys, like and subscribe to this video so that we can sit down and share more stories about dating over the age of 30 in Joburg as a gay man. It is quite difficult. It's not one of the easiest things on earth. So let's get into the Lawyer Bay story. I got ghosted. Okay, cool. So let's get into the story. So how did I meet Lawyer Bay, right? I met Lawyer Bay because I was with my friend Kaya, Sia and Max, and we were at Look at Blue. And this was that one night when I was like, shit man, I'm just gonna go out, I'm gonna kiss all the boys and I'm gonna like it. I didn't care if you were femme, masculine, I didn't care if you were trans. I was just like, if you're at Look at Blue and you're dancing, I am definitely making out with you, because I was going through some rough patches of my some guy who's in and out of my life. So that weekend I was like, and I was still living at home in Wimsach. So I met Lawyer Bay at Look at Blue. I took an Uber from Wimsach and we met with Kaya and Sia and Max at Look at Blue. So it was, I remember it was like not late last year, but it was like July. I just stopped smoking. So I stopped smoking in July. So it was around about September and stuff. So I was just feeling myself, and it was the time when my piano was big. We were doing that cat thing, the pouncing cat. Yeah, I think it was around about that time. I think it was. So I meet Lawyer Bay there. So we dancing, making out with everybody in the club. So my friends are like, no, after this we're going to Stones. We all know, after Look at Blue, all migrate to Stones. I don't like Stones because there's a lot of straight people at Stones. So I said to myself, no, I'm not going to Stones. I kept on telling the boys, my friends, no, I'm not going there, go. I'm going to go to sleep. I am tired. So it's 2 o'clock in the morning. Look at Blue is shutting down, so we're all leaving. And like when you leave Look at Blue, all the gays are standing outside and everybody's booking their Ubers is standing outside. Kai and I see this boy. I mean, he's like masculine, his hot, he's like light skin, I mean, hair on point, he was like on point. He was like, it's like, hello brother. So Kai and I approach him because we were drunk, right? I was drunk, so because I drank a lot. Kind of just like one Savannah. It's like, I just want to go to Look at Blue for my one Savannah. I'm like, go, let's get wasted. But anyway, he was driving, so he couldn't. So what happened? Yeah, so we see this boy, we approach him. I'm drunk. I'm like, hey, come with us. Let's go to Stones. We're all going to Stones. Jiggy, I'm going to Stones. The whole time we were not going to Stones. So I'm like, yeah, we're going to Stones. Kind of, this is like he's reluctant. It's like, no, I'm going home. Like, what are you going to do home? You're going to sleep. I mean, you're going home alone. I mean, I wasn't interested. So I'm like, we are journalists. We're not going to do anything to you. You're not like going to do shit to you. You know that line, you're a journalist gets you away with murder. Not really, but like, we use it. Not literally. I'm just, being figuratively here. So, new words. So we get into, I think, Kaya's car. I don't know how we got into Kaya's car. Or was it Sia's car? But Sia was also in the car, so it's a mess. I think it was Kaya's car. Or somebody left of Kaya and we left of Sia. So we're chilling in the car, I'm asking him, so hey, where you from? He's like, I'm from Virginia. I'm like, oh, I know Virginia in Free State. I've got a best friend there, Arnold. Oh, he knows Arnold. He went to Arnold. Him and Arnold went to school together. And they were friends with Arnold, but somehow like that relationship never happened anymore. I think because Arnold was openly gay. And he went the closet or straight side. I don't know. Didn't ask much, but was drunk. I should have asked. sharp. Oh, we go, a driver, you know, so I'm finding out, oh, he's an advocate, hey, and he's good looking, hey, he was like, good looking. We get to Stones. You know, I personally don't like Stones. I just feel like there's too many straight people, and they are like kids, like varsity kids. Not like there's anything wrong with varsity kids, you know, like I'm a bit ageist and I know I need to work on it. Back to the story. So we are at Stones, chilling, we dancing, you know, making moves, you know, we're talking, he's whispering in my ear, I'm whispering in his ear. So it's like a thing, you know, we're having a thing, we're having a moment, and then we leave, we decide to leave. At that time I'm living at home in Rosa, and he's living like outside of Joburg. So we are in Kaya's car, we're leaving, we're going to Kaya's place, decided we won't sleep there. We're making out in the car, like Kaya's driving and we're making out. I can't go into details what we were doing, but it was very graphic, so it was two adults making out. Yeah. So we get to Kaya's place, nothing happens because it's me, Kaya, and Lawyer Bay. We're all sleeping in the same bed. Nothing happens. So in the morning, right, when I finally wake up, because I'm one of those people, it doesn't matter if I sleep at 4 a.m., I'm gonna wake up at 5 a.m. or 5:30. I wake up and there's this guy holding me, right, in bed, and I'm just like, oh fuck. I don't fucking remember who this guy is. I didn't even remember his name. And I'm just like, oh wow, Jesus. Oh wow, so what must happen? This guy's gonna wake up and he doesn't know who I am and I forgot his name. So like while I'm still contemplating what the fuck I'm gonna do, he wakes up, or like he gets some sort of consciousness and he holds me tight. Ooh, those arms, guys. He was masculine. And you know, now I've gained weight, like that time I was so tiny, masculine. It's more like, whew. Jesus. He knows me. He knows who the F's I am. So we wake up, we get ready to leave. So Kaya takes us out of his complex. I get an Uber to go home. He gets an Uber or a Bolt. He gets something to go home or to his friends, but he gets something. So he leaves like, hey, can I have your numbers? Oh no, I think he wanted to go to Cresta, so I was passing via Cresta and he had to get off and take the tip. He wanted to buy something at Cresta. He loved buying cake and sugary stuff, so I'm just like, okay, so the Uber's like, yeah, can I get your numbers? I give him my numbers, because I didn't think he was going to ask me for my numbers. I'm like, this guy is too hot to be looking at me. You know, and what are you doing with me? Like, I'm not one of the hottest people on earth. So eventually we exchange numbers. We drop him at Cresta, my Uber takes me home, and yeah, and I couldn't stop thinking about him. Like, he's hot. He is hot. Even today I look at him and I'm like, he's hot. So our relationship starts, you know, I was very romantic about it, sending him bottles of wine, asking him out on dates, and we go on dates and we all wear black and we all just look amazing. We also went on a vacation in Mabone, and I realized something. If you ever go on a vacation with someone, it's not gonna work out. So we go on a vacation, I think it's like you know, a good few months of just dating each other, just like courtshipping each other, like wooing each other. But there was a time we were in the car, right? So I fetched him from his friend's place in Randburg-ish, is it Randburg, close to Cresta, I don't know, another area. So fetched him, we were going to Rosebank for lunch. Yeah, but we were going to Rosebank, so it was, I think, breakfast, yeah, or brunch, something, but it was in the morning. So because the night before, it's like, hey, I'm at a friend's place, could you come pick me up? I'm like, no, I can't pick you up, it's raining, there's a storm. So he sleeps at a friend's place. So while we're in the car going to Rosebank, he gets a call, but like you can tell this person he is talking to is not somebody who's just like, hey friend, or keeper. And I was like, hey. So I'm driving, listening to all of this, and eventually, right, we get there, I brush it over, I'm just like, whatever, you know, I mean, I just met the dude, of course he might be kicking it with somebody on the side, and I didn't take it seriously, but like, I wouldn't say that was a red flag, but it should have been, right? I wanted this thing of us of being open-minded, oh, my partner can do whatever, with whoever, whatever, because it was not like official, but like, we've been kicking it for a while. So, whole story it's about being ghosted, but yeah, like we went on a staycation in Maboneng, got like this amazing apartment. Following day I introduced him to my other friend Ulindo and Tabo. We went hiking because I love hiking. This is pre-COVID-19 lockdown, before it was a thing, before everybody did it. So we go hiking and it's like good looking, but money not. Was it there? Was it, I can't remember. Like I was told to be into it. So we go hiking, all those things, GG, cool. We seeing each other. He's coming over to my place, and we we're having like ice cream dates. It was like a romantic kind of setup that was taking place, right? I mean, who wouldn't fall in love with all of that? And I believe I'm quite romantic. So cool, great, all of that, ice creams and everything, bubbles, and I'm just like, I'm in love with this guy. I love this guy. I mean, like, he's a nice Sotho man, you know, with nice Sotho boots. So why not? And guys, my camera died in between the story, so quickly, I fell sick and Lawyer Bay never came to check up on me, and that's when I was like, yeah, okay, let's continue with the story. I'm back. My camera died and my battery's flashing, so we're gonna make it snappy. So, dude is not being a boyfriend. I'm sick, I'm laying in hospital, my sugar level has dropped, I can't do anything. So I come back out of hospital, he didn't come check up on me. So I'm at my place and I'm like, I took some time off work because I was sick. You know, I didn't know what really was happening and what my diet was like and stuff like that. So I'm asking him to like come check me when, you know, because he works in Madrid, I live in Madrid. And he's like, no, I'm using the work car, they're gonna check mileages and stuff like that, so I can come see you. And my thing is like, I'm dying. Yeah, I was not dying, I'm just being extra, but like, I'm sick. So why not come check up on your sick day? You know what I mean? And for me, that's a red flag. That's a worse red flag than you just chatting with someone on the phone while I'm driving, you know what I mean? Or, you know, seeing somebody on the side that I don't know about. For me, if you can't come and check up on me when I'm sick, that's a red flag, because one day when I'm truly dying, you're just gonna look at me and be like, okay, we're moving on. I mean, he can just die. I mean, like, as a partner, when your partner is sick, you show up, you bring flowers, you bring, not even flowers, you just bring your presence, you know, because at the end of the day, I just need to know that you are there. And if you're just gonna just let me die by myself in a new place, where in a suburb, is Midland a suburb or a town? Let's just say town. In a town where I do not know anyone. You know, my friend hadn't moved in the area. So yeah, so he ghosted me while I was sick. And a few months later, like months later into the corona, he's like, oh, you abandoned me. You no longer talk to me. You know, the connection is that, because I stopped talking to him. I'm like, if you can't come check up on me, why would I still continue talking to you? So he's like, oh yeah, yeah, you abandoned me. How could you? And I'm like, I was sick and you abandoned me. He's like, no, I didn't know you were sick. journalist in me was like, girl, I'm screen to grab the pictures I sent you in the messages. So I forwarded him the messages, my pictures in hospital. I don't want to be dramatic. I want to like, don't do that for a guy. So I sent him the pictures and I'm like, hello. He's like, no, I didn't see them. What?
Why the fuck you lying? Why you always lying? Oh my god, stop fucking lying. Always lying to me. You lying so much. You making it hard for me.
Anyway, so that is how Lawyer Bay and I ended, and that's how he ghosted me while I was sick. And if I have to give anything to you out there in the internet, is never date somebody who ghosts you at the moment when you need them the most, especially when you are sick, you know, because, you know, I know we're not married, but like, my thing is, if you're not gonna treat me right while we are dating, how are you gonna treat me right when we're married? You know, I mean, I'm like, dating is like the interview stage, you know, of marriage. I ain't gonna marry you if you're gonna ghost me when I need you the most. You know what I mean? And I don't wanna draw assumptions about him because he's actually a cool, nice guy, but like, this is Joburg. You know, people come to Joburg for different reasons, and people come to Joburg for certain aspirations. And if you don't fit into those categories and stuff, you know, people can move on. I mean, it's Joburg, I understand. Like, in Joburg, you can just find a new person and just move on with your life, but it is what it is. I ain't gonna push to you guys, but I just wanted to tell you guys a story about how I got ghosted. And coming back to my partner who got married, he did not get married. Let's just park this for another video, right? Because he came back and we spoke and we chat, and he sent me videos of the wedding. It was not his wedding. But like, something new is happening now, which I feel like I can sit down and talk to you about it. I just want to say thank you guys for tuning into my stories. I get so nervous when I do this. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and please leave your comments below. Tell me what to talk about. If I left something out of the story and you need clarity on that, do tell me. I will definitely do a clarity video on what had happened. And also, you guys loved our sip and spill with of September. Guess what? I'm going to try and bring that back. I'm gonna ask her if she's available so that we could shoot another one, because, you know, we were so nervous and people are saying, oh, you guys did not drink a lot, you guys did not say a lot, especially people who know me. They're like, no, you did not reveal a lot. They said I was holding back. So yeah, I want to do one where I'm not holding back. I think I was nervous also because it was the first time chilling on this couch with someone doing this. So guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Do not forget to like and subscribe. It means the world. YouTube loves that. And if you guys do that, more people can see the videos. So until next time, stay away from lawyers. If somebody ghosts you, honey, goodbye. Dating after 30 is a struggle, especially when you're a gay man. So we will talk until the next video. Bye.